Ethan, thanks so much for coming out to join us. Won't keep you for too long. Tough day at the office, I guess, for the bowling unit there.
Yeah, it was a tough day. I think we won the toss in the knowledge that it wasn't kind of a blast away wicket. That wasn't why we elected to bowl. I think it's the way we're setting up at the moment. We feel really confident. Chasing, we feel like if we can contain a team within what is a pass score just under, that we have a really aggressive batting unit who can put pressure on them, and then we can chase down whatever we need to. So that's kind of was the thinking behind that. Obviously, we'd like to be in a better position at the end of the day. We didn't start how we wanted, and I get a lot of stick from the boys from always talking about myself on these things, but I don't think I can shy away from my performance with new ball this morning. It's really unacceptable, and it puts a lot of pressure on the other guys. That's really, aside from your own disappointment in not bowling as well as you'd like, it puts pressure on the other guys and kind of seeps the energy out of the morning when you want to start well. So the lads were fantastic to bring that back. Hig, Helmy, Brooks. It's not easy when someone kind of leaks, as I did there. Lukey performed second newie. So yeah, of course we'd like to be in a better position come the end of day one. And I think at 160 for 4, we felt that we had a crack at the door. Well, there was a crack in the door, or whatever the saying is, something to do with the door being open. But John and Joe are fine players, and yeah, we'd have liked to get a couple more, but it's not to be.
You've always been your own worst critic, and I knew we'd probably come into this interview and you'd be exactly the way you are, but you must have been really pleased with the way you came back in that second spell and picked up the wicket.
I was relieved. I just said to Ben there, if not, he might have been on 200 by lunch. So, it's incredibly frustrating, I think, when you don't feel that you do the role, one that you want to for the team, but also that you think you're capable of. And that I find a difficult thing to stomach, but it's also the nature of sport we play. And the good thing about bowling, maybe one of the tricky things about batting, but is that you only get one chance. But bowling, you get the opportunity to come again. And I was very thankful that I was able to bowl again soon, because the worst thing is for those things to linger. And just try and do a job for the boys, I guess.
Well, you've come back in the strongest possible way, so well done for that enterprise. Against Chedeswar Pujara, you've got one of the finest batsmen in the English game at the moment. He's obviously still trying to make a name for himself and prove himself and get back into that Indian side. Really had the bit between his teeth today, and from ball one he looked like he was just digging himself in there. He's scored runs against us in the past. I think we were on the wrong end of a 200 from him a couple of years ago. He just looks set. How hard is it to bowl at someone of that quality who just looks like they're going to dig in and settle?
Yeah, he's a fine player, and of course that's a challenge. But I think I definitely speak for a whole bowling unit when I said we want to bowl at the best players, and we think we can get them out. Of course we do. He batted brilliantly today, but there's absolutely no doubt when we get out there that tomorrow morning we'll be hunting it again, and hoping that he doesn't get 100 against us. That would be the third that I've bowled in, so class plenty.
Big sense of logic in us bowling first when we've batted so well chasing in games this season. I guess, as you say, the runs have got away from us there a little. There are times in this game today when we look to be getting back on top. Mm-hmm. They've probably finished the day very much in the ascendancy. What are we realistically looking at as a first innings total here to chase?
I'm not going to give a number because things can change very quickly, and we definitely are going to look at the lower end of that, as in we've got to start well tomorrow morning and try and go with early polls. Whatever it is, the guys in there will be absolutely resolved to go past it and to give us a good position into that third innings. But our focus very much is on that morning session tomorrow, getting into that lower order, getting the job done as quickly as possible, and watching the boys go about their work.
Ethan, well, that's good to hear. Well, look, I've got no doubt you'll do just that. Thanks. And all the very best luck tomorrow. Come back strong.
Cheers. Thank you.